Hey everyone, it's Flak. Battlefield 1's Apocalypse DLC adds a new stationary weapon called the Livens Projector or Gaswurfminen, depending on the map. These weapons lob almost 24 gas projectiles at a predetermined target. They can be a bit tricky to use and find, so here are all the details on how they work and where to find them on Caporetto, River Somme, and Passchendaele. Since they're embedded in the ground, Livens projectors can be admittedly a bit difficult to locate. Keep an eye out for indicator lights located directly above the projector controls. Like the spotting rockets on Nouvelle nights, this light makes it easier to find the position and glows when the stationary weapons are ready to fire. To maximize the effectiveness of the Livens projector, it's best to wait until a target point is being contested by the enemy before firing. Once all projectiles have been launched, it takes exactly 2 minutes before the Livens projector can be fired again. As for the locations of the Livens projectors on the new maps, most of the projectors can be found on the Caporetto map. There are 5 on that map, which makes sense since they played a pivotal role in the actual battle. For historical reasons, they're called Gaswurfminen on this map. Since Caporetto features conquest assault, Gaswurfminen positions heavily favor the attacking Austro-Hungarians and chain together from their spawn. It's vital to understand the stationary weapons only become available once the Austro-Hungarian team captures the objectives where the projector is located. If you don't know this, you'll often question why the launching tubes are missing. The first Gaswurfminen position is located near the vehicle spawn and targets an area near A to give the Austro-Hungarians a chance to break out from their spawn. From that point on, Gaswurfminen positions help the Austro-Hungarians leapfrog their way from objective to objective. The projectors at A target B, those at B target C, those at C target D, and those at D are aimed at objective E. But it can be a bit of a double-edged sword. Once the Austro-Hungarians take an objective, either team can use the Gaswurfminen at that position. On the River Somme map, only the British have access to a Livens projector, which is located in the trench by their spawn. Like the other projectors, this one also has a readiness indicator light, though it's mounted in the actual trench. The projector is fixed at the Wellington farm to aid the British in taking the first objective on conquest assault. If your team gets pinned down trying to attack that first objective, use the Livens to help establish a toehold. On Passchendaele, the Germans have Gaswurfminen located in their spawn, ready to fire at Adler Ridge, which is of course useful in helping the team break out if they get hemmed in by the British. The British, on the other hand, don't have access to a Livens projector of their own, though they do arguably have the more defensible side of the Passchendaele map. Hopefully you found this brief guide useful. If you did, leave a like, share on Twitter or Facebook, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Do leave me your thoughts on Livens Projectors in the comments below. To take your Battlefield 1 game to the next level, check out the Battlefield 1 Ultimate Utility app with a link in the video description. As always, thanks for watching.